Hey YouTube, today we're going to be putting this summertime hydrangea in front of this building. This building is just a shed really. We might do some landscaping in the front, so I went ahead and tilled up the soil. I put a couple of these in the ground before and they seem to do really well, so I wanted to do a quick video just to show you how I put this in the ground. This here is real clay type soil, so I want to show you the steps I took to make sure that this turned out pretty alright. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's get to it. This is about the spot that my wife wants this hydrangea, right around here. So I'm just going to mark it there. And I'm going to dig the hole about twice the size of the pot and the root base here. I want to dig it twice the size and a little bit deeper than it needs to be. I'm going to be saving all this soil and I'm going to be reusing it. I'm going to show you how I'm going to be reusing it. This soil here on the top here is alright looking because of the sod that was used, but down below is red Carolina clay, which is terrible for growing plants. So I'll just show you what I do with this. Let's go ahead and dig this out. There used to be some plants here before, so the soil might be a little bit loose. We might come up with a root or so. I'm going to keep all the soil that I'm digging out in my wheelbarrow. There's our root from what used to be there. Another root from what used to be there. Now you're getting down to where this is really clay. And I mean, when it rains, this is red and tough to deal with. Just checking the depth. I want it to be a little bit deeper than the bucket, because I want to put some soil on the bottom of it to bring it up about there. Just go ahead and flatten this bottom out now. So taking a look at this soil, it's not as bad as the rest of the soil in the yard. It's still a little bit clayey. We're going to reuse most of the soil, but to make it better for the plant, I'm going to use some of this clay break. I got this from the Lowe's, and I'm going to use some garden soil and mix it into here to get it a little bit better to be used for this plant. The hydrangeas, the roots are really tender and they won't go through this clay as well. Just going to dump a little bit of this clay brick in there and just dump about half of this bag of yard soil in there. Woo. We're gonna mix this up real good now. We're gonna put a little bit more yard soil in here. Now I'm going to use some of this soil to cover the bottom of that hole. Some of this mixed up soil, that is. That's about that should do. Level it out. I'm going to check this depth here. Probably needs a little bit more because the hydrangea needs to come up about that high. There we go. That looks to be about right. Might could come up a little bit more to meet the top of the soil. Just a little bit, really. Probably not that much. Okay, that looks about right. I'm going to take it out, put in there. Now all we're going to do is backfill that. Just remember to backfill an equal amount all the way around. Okay, that should be good. Just make sure that you pull some of the soil away from the bottom of it. It's nice and packed down. And what we're going to do is just spread the rest of that soil up on the top here and then water it. This is the extra soil. I'm just going to spread it out here just so I don't really waste it. This hydrangea, I guess, pretty big, so it'll cover about a third of this building. It should get like about this high and about this wide on either side. So we might put something on either side of this later on. Right now it's extremely hot outside, so I know as much as thirsty as I am, he's also thirsty, so we're gonna give him a drink and then watch him grow. So right now this is full sun, but in the afternoon the shadow comes over here. It's almost midday, so you can see that the shadow is almost directly overhead, or the sun is almost directly overhead. But by the time midday passes by and the hot afternoon sun comes around, this will be in the shadows. I hope you like this video. If you do, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. God bless you.